Now it started. Oh, that's not the thing.
No.
No, it didn't.
It's,
No,
Hi.
it didn't.
Got you.
No, it
You already fucked up once, so we
Just to
can't
prove
trust you to not fuck up
Ah,
Yeah, we can't trust you anymore.
Wow, okay.
again. Yeah,
Guys,
careful.
another...
Come on.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
So, basically, welcome to the podcast episode. I don't know. I don't care. Topic supposed to
13.
be fights or arguments, but I only have college stories because I recently got into college at the age of, I'm not gonna say.
Well, I
Yeah.
have
already
stories
killed
to
2
follow
people.
that topic, considering
He's a
I get
big
into a lot
shot.
of those with Joe.
I mean,
Oh,
go
well, I
ahead.
don't
If you
think
have a
the
story
archery
right away,
fights
go
are
ahead
good
right away before I start
If they're
derailing it.
arguments, maybe.
They're they're like quote unquote debates, but they're also arguments.
Carthel,
But
can the
it's
camera see
whatever.
Pillar with me blocking?
Oh yeah, they can see him perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. This is the
I'm not
third
using
episode
Okay,
of
or
one
expansion, that's
cold,
crazy.
useless pile of
This-
shit.
I'm playing
was-
Minecraft.
Okay, so
Yeah!
Nice,
this
can we play
Maybe we
Minecraft?
make
this
Squabblers
argument
SMP sometime.
happened about, I'd say, 2, 3, maybe 4 days ago, right? And so me, Lazy, and Joe, we were just chilling, you know, the boys. We always chill out late at night, just doing whatever. And I randomly asked the question, if there was one AU that could be added to Underverse to make it 10 times better, what would it be? And Joe's immediate response was swap. Me and Lazy immediately went, no. And he asked why. And I
Ignore
said,
that, ignore
what
that.
relevance in the story would he have? And he got pissy about that.
We need last rep.
And so he started going on this large
Last
rant
breath could
saying,
be seen.
well,
If Fatal Air is
Underswap
going to be in
doesn't
it.
serve any relevance. Underfell doesn't serve any relevance. And all that stuff. I'm like, yes, they do. Both of them each have 2 episodes fully dedicated to them.
In my opinion, Underswap's is shit.
He went, no. And then later on in the argument, we kept on arguing about other AUs that would make it better. I said Reaper Tail. Me personally. And I also, hold on. I also said Geno. But,
Gino is going to be.
like Geno Sans. Like after 2.
He's already there.
Yeah, he's going to be in it, though.
He hasn't made an appearance in an episode yet. That's why I said that. But,
he's going to, though.
we don't know when.
Yes,
But, anyway. Later on in the argument, Joe proceeded to say that every single Sans, other than Classic, had no relevance in the story. And I looked at him, and I looked right at him, and I said, so what makes you think that Swap will? In the span of 5 seconds, he said, okay, I take that back. They all serve relevance. No. Yeah.
Checkmate!
Mhm. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, the episode of Underswap, I really didn't like it.
In that same moment, because I'm like, how are you gonna say that how are you gonna follow through with an argument for almost 20 minutes about how each Sans and Underverse, other than like Classic and Cross, serve no relevance, but then whenever I say that Swamp won't, you take it back. Yes, the argument went on for like 20-30 minutes.
That's Joe.
He even said like Nightmare saying served no relevance, even though one entire fight of the and like 2 entire fights in the series have had him involved in it.
Yeah. Facts.
So how'd it end? How'd the argument end?
He went quiet, pretty much. He wouldn't. He didn't say anything else in regards to what the discussion was. Like, he didn't say any other like Sanses that could make it better, any other AUs, and none of that. Like he just stopped talking about it. And then me and Lazy went on more of a discussion about it, saying like certain AUs that popped up in like episode 6 are kind of like the lesser ones, considering, and that's why they just make like a cameo appearance more than an all-out appearance, like Quantum, and I think Mafia was there too, but I don't know. And he also stated that Delta Sands was in that group, and it's really confusing why he was there, considering he serves major relevance in like multiverse shit and stuff. But it's whatever. That was a whole ass argument that lasted 30 minutes. Again, between mostly me and Joe. Lazy would butt in every few minutes, maybe, to say something, but all that shit. But it was probably one of the more dumber arguments that I've ever had. Another one being where he said that Epic Sans had no story, despite the fact that he read the comic, and he said that in the same sentence. He said he had no story. He said Epic Sans had no story, and that he read the comic in the same sentence.
Wow.
Bruh.
Converted Fame.
You were there! Elevator, you were there when he said that. We were in that one space world. We were in that one space world with Drizzy and Creepy. We were all by the front mirror at Spawn.
Oh, the one with the big portal? That was in the multiverse meet?
Yeah.
Or... I think I remember
it
that,
wasn't
actually.
a multiverse meet. We were all just like, Golden was there.
Community meet.
Yeah, I think so.
remember.
Like, Golden was there. You were sitting at a campfire the whole time in that one world. Whenever...
having a crisis,
and then you came to the front mirror. With me and Drizzy. It was the same day that you ran in on me and Creepy. And I said, congratulations.
Oh yeah, tell the audience about that story.
No.
I mean...
Yes.
Because that's not on topic,
happened.
Golden. Nothing bad
Well,
happened.
well,
This shit
fine,
was more
fine.
funny than anything.
Short and punchy. This was before EAC existed. I flew using the world's ability to fly. I might have went into the island very strangely, and then I was under them. Took a whole, I don't know, 10 seconds. I hear Creepy gasp from fear, and then I hear Pilly go, "Congratulations, elevator."
And he flew off in 2 seconds, just
I
dying.
flew off crying from that.
Congratulations.
I could only assume the worst.
Elevator. I don't know why they were so scared. I think I just spooked them. They had low quality mirror on, so I was just.
I looked at him with a fucking. I looked at him with a fucking face too. That made it more funny.
Like, were you done? Were you laughing?
Whenever you flew away, I started laughing my ass off.
So go then. You got a funny argument. You're the main
funny
course,
argument.
Carthel.
Okay, Kath will go, I think.
Okay, I go. Actually, this is a funny thing.
Yes, you go.
In kindergarten, I got into a fucking fight. I still remember this to this day. So,
Continue.
back in kindergarten, I had this friend, my best friend at the time, called Mario. Like, I'm not joking, his name was Mario, right?
I had a friend named Mario. He was cool.
And we used to build Jenga together. We used to run around or roleplay as fucking any characters when we would just have a lot of fun. There's also this one accident where I was like, you know those small fucking bikes where you can like a guy can like sit behind you, you can sit up front, you can like you know bike with your pal. I kind of did that, and I drifted, but we both fell off and scraped our knees all up. But besides that point, there was this other kid that was also friends with him, and he would constantly try to irritate me and try to push me away from Mario because he wanted to spend more time with him. He didn't want me to be his friend, and I was like, that's an asshole. I was like, that's an asshole move. Why do you do that to me, right? So, this one day, right, he picks a fight with me, and everyone. And
Oh, no.
every kid has got into like in the kindergarten. We were supposed to be going in, so it's only the two of us. It's a duel of fates outside. It's now or never. Who gets to become who proves okay, the strongest one, who the one who comes out of the fight winning, is Mario's friend, right? So we start fighting, and okay, I come out on
Like
top. I can
or-
already say that I come out on top. Because I push him down and I stomp on his face. So after
Whoa,
after that,
Hell yeah.
okay, I was a huge Sonic fan, and I'm still am. So literally, when he's knocked on the ground and he's crying, he's bawling his eyes out, I go like, "I hate you, gotta do whatever I hate you, gotta do," and I dash away from there to the kindergarten. I quote Sonic the Hedgehog from Sonic Colors as a finishing line to this guy after I destroyed him and his pride. Hey, was fucking awesome. I felt like a superhero.
I felt, I was gonna do a funny.
Like,
Cartel, I would have killed if you went.
a little kid's ass.
I was also like, we were the same age. Well, maybe I was 1 year older than him, or he was 1 year old. I don't remember. Fucking hell, it was a while. But fucking that quote still stuck to me until this day. I hate you, gotta do whatever I hate you, gotta do.
God, your neck when you look up.
Oh yeah. Golden, you got any idea?
Cartel, what did you,
Hopefully
what
he
did you
doesn't
do?
see this episode.
Bro, I've actually encountered him a few times here and there. I think he might go in the same college as me because knowing how we're around the same age, or that might be next year, if he'll go in the same college as me. Depending on what line he's taking.
Aren't you in college a little early?
Well, for Swedish terms, it's perfect. It's just not normal age. For your guys, it's just like it's too young apparently to be
You're
going
a
in college.
prodigy.
Then you would say that to every fucking
I'm
Swedish
getting into
person.
technology for professionals. Or computers for professionals.
Yeah, but
No, I don't know what I'm getting.
but yeah, I
Trust me, know how
I
it
could
felt. I
give some
accidentally got
college
into culinary
stories
because I didn't know what to do.
while we're at the college fucking part. So basically, first day on college, I arrive. I'm like outside the college. We're all like everyone is grouped out outside. I see my pal. We start talking. We start just making jokes about how our free time is finally gone and we have to work our ass off because of the college, right? And we hear a teacher go like, "Hey, come in and sit inside this fucking big ass like room and hall, right?" And we go and sit, but the principal gives their introduction and blah 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 yada yada, and instead of so they now start reading the whole list of every student in the college to assign them to the classes they're supposed to go to. Like if you're studying economics, or you go to the economics line. So they go like, all right, starting with the economics line, Max Bertson. Max stands up, goes. Like every person, one by one. It at least took a half an hour until it was my turn to go into the fucking medical line. They could have at least stood outside with fucking posters going like, "This is your college line. Come here." No, they had to read one by one to go, right? And me and my friends were sitting. We didn't like that. That was fucking stupid. So in the end, that managed. We got there. We sat. And I recognized some of the people in my class because I met them like 3-4 years ago in my German class at my old school, because we had like people from different schools coming to our school for some unknown reason. So I know some of them, and they go like, "Oh, it's you. How's it going?" Blah blah blah. We start chit chatting. So this guy, okay, funny, hellishly funny guy. Well, okay, I don't want to name drop. Okay, I'm at least gonna say this is one Ukrainian guy in my class, and I always like to refer him by the name of a Doom Eternal map because his name is literally a Doom Eternal map. Okay, I'm not joking. Okay,
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Giga Chad?
or Giga Chad name. Okay, he has only the first part of the name. But I usually I kind of was sitting with to the second part. I'm not gonna name drop. But okay.
Saras?
I'm not gonna say.
It's
Say
Taras.
So-
It's Taras.
So here's the thing, him and his other pal who's Indian, right? The Indian guy is fucking hilarious, because okay, everyone here who's entering the natural science line of college, usually have big dreams. You want to become a doctor, veterinarian, a brain surgeon, stuff like that, you know. This Indian
This guy
guy
you told me
pulls
about.
up, goes like, "I want to be a Fortnite pro player," and looks dead in the eyes of the fucking teacher.
It's the guy.
And I'm like, gee, what? You know, and I ask him, okay, what's your name in Fortnite? He goes like, oh, people in my old school called me the Black Danger. I'm not fucking joking. I'm the Black Danger. And I'm not racist. He's calling himself the Black Danger.
Nah,
while
Capple's racist,
I'm telling you,
Capple's racist.
6 feet away from me. 6 feet away from me, there's a door for chemical class that has warning signs of oxidizing chemicals, shit that can blow up and stuff like that. I'm telling him, dude, do you have a lighter on you? If you have, don't get fucking near that door anyway, okay? If you're called the Black Danger, I don't want you near that door or near me, okay? So, yeah, but he's all fun. And he has his phone constantly on him, and he plays these fucking goofy ass, you know, there's a cartoony, like, boing and stuff like that, constantly on his phone and walking around. Yeah, stuff like that. Always. Whenever we're studying, like, outside class, he starts playing that. And he has a TikTok, right, where he's reviewing the school benches and the school calculators. Right?
Calculators 10 out of 10.
And he,
You
like,
can play Doom.
Yeah, he's like doing a full-on slideshow editing, and he's putting a lot of effort in it. I'm like, fucking hell, dude, what this dedication you have, right? He's one hilarious guy. Although the Ukrainian guy is also
Totally must
funny
meet this
because he likes to bring up he likes to reference games constantly. Example wise, we have the potato farmer in my college class likes to play the harp and the piano. We have a girl in my class who likes to play the piano. And the Ukrainian guy goes like, "Oh, I like playing Osu," and I'm the only one who knows what the fuck that is. So I just look at him, I laugh my ass off.
I know Osu. I don't play it, but I watch it.
Yeah, but okay, fucking times in college.
Pillar, are you alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You know what's
funny
interesting?
thing.
I look more
Like
interested in
on day
vampires,
one, of course, I made friends with every fucking student in my college class. Like actually, the Indian guy and the Ukrainian guy came up to me and shook my hand, and I was like, "This is formal, okay." Well, I think I was a bit more
honored.
formal because I was
Funny
sitting,
man.
I was sitting with my pals, potato farmer and the others, and because we still were
Potato
from
farmer, you're
we
so
were
cool.
we were still from different schools, so we didn't like really know. We knew each other, but we didn't really talk, so we didn't know that much. So we were sitting in our small groups, and I was sitting with the potato farmer and stuff like that. And this Ukrainian guy and the Indian guy pulls up to us and wants to shake our hands and say hi. Me, who has me who's been grown up with manners, I stand up from me sitting down and I shake their hand. The bitches out there, everyone else are still sitting down, going like, shaking their hands like, bro, fucking stand the fuck up, okay? If they're giving you the respect of shaking your hand, introducing themselves, at least stand up for them, all right?
Yeah, show the same respect.
Yeah.
Show the same honor.
But of course the fucking Indian guy introduced himself to me by going like, "Hi, blah blah blah. I like playing Fortnite. Want to add me on Fortnite?" And of course, it's a joke. Like he constantly uses the Fortnite template as a joke. But yeah, the potato farmer looked at me. He was like, "You have an adversary."
Should have
Yeah,
asked what his main weapon in Fortnite was.
Oh yeah, I should have. But the potato farmer started telling me like, "This is your adversary when it comes to comedy. You have to you have to see who's gonna be the funniest guy in class."
A worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
But yeah. The funny thing, the classes. the classes I have so far, they're not difficult because we're still starting college. You know, we're still getting into it, and the times are still going. But I can add more classes, which I really don't want to. But if I want to have a future, I have to.
What?
Yeah. Okay. If you add more classes, example, I can add I can play soccer in the and on the after times of my breaks, so I can gain extra points to my grades. And stuff. You know, stuff like that, which I really don't want to.
Say.
Yeah.
Choose every single add-on. Every single one.
Dude, he's gonna be at school literally 24/7.
Yeah.
Ever come home?
Yeah, who needs home when you have a future?
But
There will be no future if you have no home.
so okay, I have to think. One of the few classes. Okay, I've told you guys this English class. So here's the thing. Here's a rule that all my real life friends know about me is that I always speak English. Doesn't matter where we are. On the Swedish class, on the fucking math class, or we're out just hanging about, I'm always speaking English. Doesn't matter if you're replying to me in Arabic or Swedish or Mexican or whatever, I'll reply in English. I find the English language extremely easy.
This man speaks Swedish. I start floating.
I find the English language extremely easy grammatically and speaking like normal, like wise, you know, writing and everything else. And you know, I just told you that I speak English 24/7, right? So I sit in English class speaking English with my friend, interviewing him to write down things about him so I can introduce him to the class in English class again. The English teacher, who is trying so hard to have a British accent that the British accent carries over to when they speak Swedish, taps my shoulder and goes like, "Do you speak English?" What am I doing? What am I doing in this class? What am I doing? What do you think? I'm in the front row of the class and you come up to me? I'm one of the loudest students and you ask if I speak English? Dude, what? Like, I know your ears are bent, but dude, at least those are parables. Like, please. Well, also, most of our teachers look like they're gonna be fucking passing away the next year. Like, it's...
Oh no.
Well, okay, we have the generic math teacher. We have the generic math teacher that, like, you know, she looks young and she has like you know that light cloak. No, not cloak. Fucking hoodie, not hoodie. What is that thing? Like, mantle. It's weird. It's like only math teachers wear those. My Swedish teacher comes from the south, and her accent is, God forbid, you know. Yeah, and she has multiple cats, and you can definitely see it because she looks like an insane cat lady. But she's extremely kind, so.
So is there cat hair on her?
Nah, I'm not seeing any. But her hair shows that cats like to be on that. Okay, English teacher looks like a British person. I don't know how they fucking did that. Our sociology teacher is Finnish, from Finland, and it sounds like he has like peanut butter whenever he speaks in his mouth, and his knee likes to just clog up a few times, like just fucking get like just literally just what. He says his kneecap just falls into the wrong place and his leg just straightens out instantly, and you hear the crack. Ugh. And he starts groaning in pain. It's not the best, you know. Well, he's gonna retire next year, he says. So like, okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
My biology teacher, he's cool. I really like him. He's chill, but he looks intimidating. But he's extremely chill. Chemistry teacher. Super cool.
How tall is he?
How tall is he? Let's say 190 centimeters, maybe.
What makes him intimidating?
Oh, it's just his face. How his facial structure is. Like, he looks like the guy who would yell at you for the smallest mistake, but he's extremely chill, and he doesn't even raise his. Yeah. But he doesn't even raise his voice to normal audible levels, like as if we speak normally to each other. He keeps them a bit lower than that, but you can still hear it normally.
That's the opposite of my math teacher. She's not mean. She's actually really fucking nice. But she has this permanent, and I mean permanent announcer voice.
My math
She
teacher's a hoe.
always yells, but she's not scary in the slightest.
My science teacher's also like that, but she uses a normal voice, but she said that I don't know if like what her origin is, but I will just say that her mom's maiden name is McLaughlin.
Ah,
So
that explains.
with that in mind, I immediately think scary Irish woman. And I'm kind of right. Her mother originated from Ireland, but they moved over to the U.S. And she managed to use a loud, extremely loud announcer voice in a nice tone. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
How do you do that? I'm like,
Oh yeah.
and here's the thing, she sounded happy and giddy when doing it too. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I believe it.
I got a story about a loud announcer voice teacher.
Hmm?
So, back in primary school, which is for Americans, I don't fucking grade. I think it's
kindergarten to first, or grades
not
kindergarten to
kindergarten,
fifth.
not
I
kindergarten.
mean,
After
shit.
kindergarten, but before high school. First grade to seventh
Okay,
grade.
it's
I think.
elementary, middle, high.
In elementary school / primary school, we had this teacher in year 4, grade 5, I think, 5th grade. They were a rugby player. They were our teacher in our elementary school. We had one teacher for every single class, and we just cycled through wherever we did. And he was a rugby player. He was should I drop the name?
I mean, I just don't want to
could.
drop my
It's
fellow
just a teacher
friend's
name.
name just because of their privacy. I mean, it's up to
Well,
you.
Their name is Taras. His friend's name is Taras. I'm calling it.
Wow.
But yeah, we had this teacher was a rugby teacher.
If Gordon's
and
wrong,
his
Gordon,
voice-
if you're wrong, can we all laugh at you?
What's new, elevator? What is new? Tell me.
If you're wrong, can we laugh at you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah. We had a rugby teacher, and he was like 5'4". He was somewhat short, but man, he was an intimidating guy. He was big, short but chunky, not fat chunky, muscle chunky. And we had
I'm
this
scared.
inside joke. This one of my friends from primary that went to the same school as me even now. They always called him as a joke. It was just a class joke where we called this one friend just because he couldn't do anything, just useless. Come on, useless. Like it's just an inside joke. We always called him like useless and shit because he never really did anything. And this guy had some funny punishments. Like if you talked in the middle of class, for example, one time you'd have to go in the front of the class, balance 2 dictionaries on both of your hands on your head, while standing up on 1 foot. That was one of his punishments, and you had to do that in the middle of the class for 2 minutes.
That doesn't sound that bad, but that does sound pretty interesting.
Yeah. Also, this was like when you were like 6 years old. But this guy's voice. Nah, let's get to the voice.
Okay, that didn't click.
We got to the sports hall, and everyone is being loud. We wouldn't quiet down. There was one time where we didn't do the entire PE lesson. We just sat, and because the entire class didn't know how to shut the fuck up, so we just watched the 2 PE teachers pass balls to each other. And we didn't do anything. We just watched them while everyone else was telling everyone to shut the fuck up. There was always just one tiny whisper. There's always just one bitch that wouldn't shut the fuck up. It was like a contagious virus. It spread from one person to the next. No one would shut up. So for the entire lesson, we just sat down and watched. But this guy's voice, You can. It's got the same decibels as an airplane jet, I swear. One time he shouted full volume and it vibrated the entire sports hall. And this sports hall was like the size of a church. He vibrated the
Oh my
entire
God.
room with his voice. This guy,
He's
rugby player.
Dragonborn.
Don't fuck with rugby players. They got the voice of a man, and they've got the muscles of a bear. Jeez, this
He's a
guy. He
dragonborn.
left us though. He left the school in grade 6, year 5.
Aw.
We
Damn.
shipped him with another teacher. We did a little trolling.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What? What?
We shipped this one guy
Trolling.
with another teacher.
PTSD,
Oh.
help.
Oh, but I already
do
have
a
a
little
canon ship. That's
PTSD
crazy.
from the word troll.
Well,
Why?
CANON ship, not an
Because I
actual
watched the
canon ship.
movies
I don't have
Trolls,
a boat.
Box Trolls, and the knockoff Troll.
I've not
Just
seen the box
a little
trolls.
bit of trolling. Oh, I've seen the box trolls.
Little
It's
bit of
very
tomfoolery.
weird. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
I remember
man.
when there was
It
a lot
is.
of hype of it on TV. There was so many ads of it everywhere. I was like, what is this?
I mean,
Roblox had a fucking partnership with that. I remember back in the day.
probably because of the style.
Partnership
Though. It had a unique
of
style
what?
to it.
Roblox had partnership with the fucking box trolls. I remember back in the day. I used to wear a box troll
McDonald's had
hat.
partnership with box trolls.
I don't know why that was so popular.
They partnered up with Roblox partnered up with Sega apparently to make a Sonic game. on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
platform.
official. Yeah, but I play it. I nerd out on it. I have like fucking every event. I'm on there
Sonic
playing.
Speed Simulator.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like Rebirth 68 or soon 70.
Elevator.
Elevator is dead.
You got any
I don't know
arguments
what
want
you
to
guys
talk
are.
about?
Okay, I'm gonna keep this short and punchy. I'm
Okay.
sure we all know Spamton G. Spamton from the hit game Deltarune. There was some
Mhm.
kid on Discord who would not shut the fuck up about how much they hate Spamton. I'm like, hey buddy, why must you hate on the #1 rated salesman from 1997? Come on, he's already had enough punishment. He's like, Spamton's not even original.
He's the most original character this
Real
year.
quick, kiddo. How old are you? 13? I think they used it. They spoke vocally. They sounded like they were 12. Haven't hit puberty. Other than Spam Pam from Emoji Movie, what other character can you fucking name that's based off Spam Mail?
What character can you name that speaks in advertisements?
You know the best
What
part?
was his reaction?
After I
What
said
did he
that,
do?
they pretended they didn't even hear me. The rest of the call were laughing their ass off.
Hell yeah.
And that's 1 point for the salesman, and no points for... I'm
The
not even going to
adopted
give you a
child.
name. I'm not even giving you a nickname. I'm not even giving you that mercy. Okay, anyways, that was all my energy. I'm just...
He dies.
Alright. And we got stories? Because I got
I still have, I think, have a fucking college story. Okay.
Go on.
So, here's the thing, my friend. Real life. So, I wasn't there. He just typed in the Discord group chat with us. So, he was bored, right, in this one break, and at least with me, I kind of know him kind of for being at the pick locker, because he knows how to pick locks. So he's there fiddling with a lock because he's not really doing like he's bored. I don't know why he's fiddling with someone else's locker that's not his, you know, but he's just doing it. And he says this girl pulls up, pushes him, and yells at him. My guy literally says, "Oh, sorry," and runs, books it, full speed, right, from the scene instead of like trying to explain himself. This girl looks around, finds one of his like friends. She asks him like what his like mentors are, so she can like contact them. And he didn't snitch, but I don't know, because I don't know what went through his mind to just find a random locker, starts like just fiddling with it just because he was bored during the break. You could at least go him to someone, because I know he has friends in that class. I know that for sure, but I don't know why he's not hanging out with them. And what more? Speaking of classes, Swedish class elevator has heard this one like twice now. I explained it today. Where on Tuesday we had this assignment.
Wake up.
We had this assignment to read this small novel about this black cat, right? It's a well, we didn't get to choose novels. She just gave us some random novels, our Swedish teacher, to read and just to them write a review about it due to today, which I did. So I read I think I finished the novel in I read it in what 15 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. It had like 21 pages only.
Pathetic.
So I could give you a quick summary right now about it. It's I forgot who the fucking writer of it is, but so the black cat, right? So the main character. The book starts off with the main with the protagonist about to be hung. It's his death sentence, and I assume it's the 1800s, right? And he's writing about what led him to this point. And he explains in this letter that not letter, but the small text where he's saying that since he was young, he always liked pets. His parents got him pets, or they avoided pets. I don't know, but he always liked having pets. And when he grew up and he got a wife, he got a monkey, 2 birds, a dog, and this one
Monkey!
big black cat. Right? The big black cat was his favorite. This big black cat usually hang around with him for most of the time. Snuggled with him, wherever he went, it followed him. You know, they were cuddle buds. They were the best of pals. But he then starts rambling about this disease in this text, and slowly gets revealed that this disease he's talking about is him being an alcoholic. So, him being an alcoholic results in him abusing his pets and his wife. But he avoids hurting the black cat until one day where he arrives home drunk, and it seems like that, and he thinks that the cat is ignoring him. He gets pissed, grabs the cat, takes a pocket knife, and gouges the eye. Gouges one of the eyes out of the cat, right? And the cat, of course, runs away from him, and he goes to bed, but he still feels a lot of guilt. And days pass where the cat stops interacting with him. It's avoiding him because it's scared, right? All the guilt builds up into hatred for him, where he then hangs the cat out in the garden, right? He goes to sleep just to wake up a few hours later with his house on fire. So him, his wife, and his what the fuck? He had a servant. He and his wife, a servant. They barely got out of the fucking fire, and he saw the whole house burn down. He saw his whole thing. He was pretty rich, but now his riches are gone. So next day he goes to the ruins of the fucking house, and he looks at it, and there's only one wall that hasn't been burnt down, and that wall has a silhouette of a hanging cat. The cat has been hung, you know, and he's fucking. He thinks he's out of his mind. He thinks his God is after him now. So they move to another house, him and his wife. And he tries to find a cat that resembles that black cat because he's that guilty about it. He really wants that similar pet again. So when he goes to a nearby shop, I think he finds a similar cat like that, but it has a little bit of white fur on its stomach area. But he asks the clerk if he's able to buy it, but the clerk is like, "It's not mine. It's here. You can take it if you want." He pets it, walks away. The cat follows him all the way to his home, and it resembles exactly his last cat, but it's just a bit white, fluff. So when he gets home and enters the home, he basically adopts the cat. His wife starts taking a liking to the cat, and he starts noticing that the cat has a missing eye, right? And he starts going insane. when he wants to puke, he's sweating every night, he's having nightmares, and one time he looks at the cat white fluff area and it looks like a noose. And that's his breaking point at that point. So he and his wife go to the basement. I don't know for what reason, but they go to the basement and the cat is there, and he gets so tired of the cat that he takes an axe and about to fucking cleave his head off. But the wife gets in between them and gets her fucking skull cleaved, right? Actually, no. She tries to stop him, but in his rage, he kills her. So now he's contemplating with, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I have a dead body here. And he rethinks and goes like, wait, these basement walls are newly built. I can just take some bricks out, put the body inside the wall, and brick it up new. No one will notice anything, so he does that, right? And after he does that, he's searching for the cat, but he cannot find the cat, so he goes to sleep as if nothing happens. 4 days straight, the cops arrive to his place and investigate. And they take him down to the basement and they start investigating. They don't find anything. So this guy with his like fucking walking stick starts like tapping on the walls. He goes like, "These walls are newly built. They're so cool, aren't they? They're so good, right?" Then he hears a fucking meow from inside the wall. The cops go like, "Hey, yo, what's there?" He's just, "I don't know, man. I open that wall." They open that wall. They see a black cat with a white fluff, and the fucking dead wife inside the wall. So apparently the cat was fucking hiding inside the wall somehow. So he was busted by the cat, and now he's on a death sentence to be hung, just like the cat he hung outside. Moral of the story? It's the 1800s. They probably believe.
Karma's a sweet thing.
Maybe that, but it insinuates that, like, because in the story they mention how the wife kind of laughed it off that black cats are witches in disguise, which is kind of a Christian thing, I think, that people believe, or just like a Swedish folklore.
Yeah.
Which people usually believe in.
Superstition.
Yeah. Where they went like, black cats either bring bad luck or witches disguise as them, which is the thing he actually assumed first as when he went and raged against it, because he goes like, God's wrath is upon me now, he says. But hey, that's the Swedish work I had to work with. Like 21 pages, that was all of it, and I had to write a kind of a review about it. And I finished it within like 30 minutes, which was quick. But it was good. But fucking math in my, it's oh Jesus Christ, the math. We're supposed to do. Okay, it's a book with 400 or 500 pages inside, right? That's our math book. We have to finish it by the end of this year, like at least before Christmas. So, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to compete with that. We're gonna have tests after tests with national tests at that. And with the fact we also have biology, chemistry on our ass. Physics comes next year.
Yeah, all that at the same time, Christ.
And then we have, of course, English, which this English teacher is so fucking adamant with giving us homework, right? Which I just don't get. Why are you so adamant on giving us that? You know? Like, I told her this today. I of course, jokingly, I walked up to her and was like, hypothetically, if I took this glossary book, this grammar check book, and I finished it, all of it today, and I give it to you the next, like I give it the next day, what would happen? She was like, I would not grade you. I was like, okay, why? She's like, because I did not see you make the work. Because I want to see you making the work so I can actually grade you. I'm like, okay, wow, I'm not even allowed to work beforehand. I can do that with other things, like with biology. I can at least read the biology book beforehand. Or I can work with the math book, but am I good at maths? No, I'm not. Fucking hell. Jesus. Yesterday, I had to work after hours on my math book because to get to the point where my friends are. Hell, not even me. Even the people who are good at maths has to do that as well. It's that fucking annoying. At least the Indian guy and the fucking Ukrainian guy, who are younger than me by 1 year, did it. What? They did it in, yeah, they did the first few questions, the easy ones in the beginning, beforehand, before the school week actually started, which is quite smart because now they're ahead of us, and they can just kind of skim through at their own pace, without being stressed, which I think I should also do. But fuck it, hell. That's
I
college,
did some
natural science.
research.
Yeah.
While you were talking about
Okay,
black
Karen.
cats, I did a little research because, you know, superstition, it's an interesting thing and shit. I didn't know this, but apparently, in 1233, the year 1233, one of the popes, declared that black cats were declared as an incarnation of Satan. So the reason why
Oh yeah.
Christianity thinks black
And
cats
the,
are,
and the
like,
name
demonic,
Lucius is also.
the Pope declared black cats as an incarnation of Satan, and I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I just remember
and,
the.
and what author? Wait, Black Cats Tell: Truth Tales and Inspiring Images. There's also another book about black cats.
Yeah.
I say that
In
because originally my name was gonna be Lucius.
Lucius.
Fuck it,
Oh.
everyone already knows the elevator. Yeah,
Yeah. Damn. Sounds cool.
my grandmother didn't like that.
Oh. But
And black
She's
cats
religious.
represent. Like
is that wait? Is that why your name is spelled that way?
The Lucas, the US part, the
Yeah.
CUS.
Does that resemble that a bit? Is that a little tomfoolery your parents did? Is that a little bit trolling?
Ah,
Holy shit! Holy! Holy fuck! That's a little bit trolling they did right there. Holy fuck!
I like your parents' elevator. Your parents are Chad.
I mean, hey, if it makes elevator, your name may be a normal name, you know, Lucas, just spelled wrong. Wanna know what name's not normal, and that's in my family?
Hmm?
Chambers.
Chambers?
Huh?
Are there? I'm
Chambers.
sorry, but are there? Do you have six? Are there 6 people named Chambers?
No, one.
Oh,
Six.
I guess one's loaded.
They act. And here's the thing: they act like they
guess it
should
was
be
loaded.
behind the chambers, though. They're chaotic.
so
I
they
was
got shut
like,
out.
they're
It's abortion.
they're my niece.
We all
They're
gotta
my
Yeah.
agree
niece.
that was the
And
smoothest.
I
I've ever
was
said it.
just chilling out, right, with my
Parents
dad
were
and
smooth
my
as
sister,
fuck.
you know, her mom, and her brother. His name is Jeremy. You know,
You're still Lucas though.
whenever we got to my dad's
Yeah.
apartment, we chilled out.
Yeah, you're still
I stayed there for about an hour.
Yeah.
Chambers
Still
karate kicked me in the fucking throat.
Oh, what the? Huh?
She's 4.
Wait, huh?
I'm surprised it's she now.
Yeah, Chambers is a she. She's a woman. Acts like a guy though.
How
and calls
tall are
herself
they
a
and how
guy,
tall
so.
are you?
I'm almost like I'm like 5'11" now, and I'm like, and she's like what 4'1".
She jumped up.
How? Huh?
What a hop!
While I was
Happy
sitting on my
karate-
bed.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that makes more sense.
Why'd
While
they
I was sitting
karate
on the
kick you in
bed, but I was
jugular?
still like twice her height. Because the
not how
bed's
math
really
works.
high up.
What? How short are your legs?
No, look, listen. No, because the bed is high up off the floor. I kind of have to hop up to get onto the bed.
Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
You didn't
And
try
I'm
to
just
stop
like-
them?
Pretty much you
You just
can't
let
What?
them do it?
I'm just because I didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Karate
Like,
kicking you
don't
in the
Jump up and kick me in
jugular.
the throat. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then I put him on the bed, and I started. I did the normal like uncle wrestle, you know, like just the stuff that a young uncle would do, just fuck around with the kids and do whatever, right?
You are not
She
helping
kicked me in the
yourself with how
nose.
The internet is today.
What I mean is that I'm doing like, you know, the kid type of WWE wrestling that toddlers
Okay,
love
no,
doing
no.
and shit,
Choke slam
like
them.
that shit.
Choke
I
slam
didn't
them
do that.
hard,
I just
kick 'em in
picked
the
picked
ribs.
them up, put them on my back, and I lightly laid back
Freaking-
down on my
nice,
back.
Nice.
No, you should have
freaking.
No.
But
You should have picked him
whenever
up,
I
put him on your
was
back.
about to do that again, kneed me in the
Pillow.
she kneed me in the nose.
Oh. Pillow, you know what you should have done? You should have picked them up, put them on your back, and then fell backwards.
I mean, I kind of did that, but the
You
whole time I was
see-
just sitting
you
down.
See,
I
you
just
have to use
laid
your
back.
own body mass as a weapon.
Correct.
You think I'm gonna do that to a 4-year-old?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, they kicked you in the jugular. I'd do it back.
I see that. I see my niece once a year. So really, this was my
Okay, how about you
first
see them
time
never
seeing
again?
him. No. That's my niece. I have to provide for them.
Yeah, and I have a 3-year-old nephew, and sometimes I,
I
want to
have no
drop kick him.
siblings and I am happy.
Kind of reminded me how I use my younger
Jeremy
brother as a
also is
stand.
a fucking. Jeremy's also a fucking savage. Okay, I don't mean to name drop, but
What
really,
Jerry do? Pull out a pipe
what
bomb?
harm can fully be done? But
Does Jerry have a pet cat as well?
not Jerry. It's Jeremy.
Ah, same thing.
Is
No.
it Fitzgerald?
Are they black?
No, but I apparently
That was a long pause.
What?
Yeah, I'm starting to doubt you
No.
now. That was a long pause.
because I don't see the Jeremy's 2.
Okay. I don't
Yeah,
see the
it's
issue
Jeremy
here.
Fitzgerald. As you can see, clearly FNAF is just a
But
few years too
apparently,
late.
my cousin who sees my cousin who sees the kids more than me. I don't know if
I
it's
keep
It's
bouncing
pretty
off of
cousin
this.
that sees them. Look, a cousin that sees them more than me. Apparently, like just wanted to say that one of Jeremy's original names was gonna be Fritz, like
Oh,
Five
God.
Nights at Freddy's. And I'm like, hey, you're lying
was
to me,
kidding.
aren't you? I said Fritz, not Fritz.
Jeremy Fitzgerald.
Fritz.
I said Fritz, not Fritz.
No. Fitz, not it's
Ah,
Fritz,
Fitz.
not Fitz.
Close enough.
And you said Fitzgerald.
I said Fitzgerald.
Shut up.
Pillow.
Anyway.
You forgot your medicine.
Your mom.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah,
play
I'm
Club
surprised
Penguin
you went a whole
Island.
episode
You
without
play on
saying
Club
that.
Penguin Island private servers. Shut up.
SMH.
No, I play Kaiju Paradise private servers. We do Nightcrawler boss
Club
fights.
Penguin Island.
That's the one game that
Well,
made
there was-
Katul. Tell them about that story.
Ah, yeah! I think it's 52 minutes. Maybe we should end it now. Yes? What do you say?
Kaito.
What do
no,
you
no,
say?
Okay, it doesn't have to be that story, but it hasn't been an hour yet.
It hasn't been an hour yet. Okay. I gotta.
8 minutes to tell a story.
Okay, I can say this.
See this video, maybe it's not a bad idea.
Golden. I'm trying to protect my
Leave it on a
lineage. I've already been
cliffhanger.
called
Leave
out
it
on
a
Twitter.
cliffhanger. Leave it on a cliffhanger.
Leave
and
it-
continue the story next episode. Leave it on a cliffhanger.
Oh no, that episode I'm not gonna fucking tell.
No.
You see, Cartel got a
story.
little angry. He said
No,
word.
I
He
was
said
gonna
that
tell how I
word.
use my little brother as a fucking stand to beat the shit out of my friends.
Huh?
That's when he was 3 years old. Okay. So here's the thing. When it was two.
Dual form Lancer?
Yeah. Look. I Cartel little brother. Hey.
Okay, so when it was when it was I think 2-3 years old, like okay around. So
Okay, I'm
Where's
real.
my
I
stand?
would have collapsed, but my table is right behind me.
so when he was around 3 years old, I started showing him JoJo, right? And he found it really cool.
No.
So
No.
he would usually
He's an
go
anime
aura
kid now.
against me. I would go muda against him, you know, as all fun gags. But whenever my friends came over, I would go to my younger brother and be like, hey, aura them, and he would just go up to them and fucking beat the fuck out of them. Just keep bomb rushing them. It was the funniest shit ever. And he would scream aura, and my friends would understand what he was doing. Of course, it wasn't like they weren't being hurt, but he was a literal Pokemon. I could like go. Aura! He would just fucking go! He would on his way to go beat the fuck out of him. And this little gremlin would run fucking past me and just beat the fuck out of people for me. and now it just devolved into me wrestling him.
Cartel, I got this perfectly. Say go attack pillar.
Go attack pillar.
What the fuck was that? I saw that shit. What
I know he skips like that.
What was that? What was that? No!
Bro, he's like a fucking frog.
Knees. No! I have my headset on for a small second. I look back and I see your knees going fully 90-degree angles outwards.
I doubt he has any knees anymore. Fucking hell. Oy.
Oh, I guess I don't.
Yeah, we got like fucking 4.5 minutes on us. 4 and 20 seconds now. 4:20.
That is correct, Castle. Good math skills, I gotta say. Wow, yeah, good math skills.
Congrats.
Kill it.
Bertol, tell the Kaiju Paradise story about green Gootraxians.
I killed them all. I don't play.
I love the color green.
I don't play Kaiju Paradise anymore. Cause apparently that brings the worst in me.
Once it changed him.
It brings the worst in me. Of all the online games out there,
I got him to play it for a
CS:GO.
little bit.
Yeah. Like, okay, CS:GO, fucking any of those toxic ass fucking League of Legends of all them. I played that for a bit at least. That did not get me to the point where Kaiju Paradise literally got the worst out of me. Okay, I can say this. I can say this. I'm not gonna specify what, but I was slowing out slurs as though I was a fucking like I was a patriotic South
Maybe.
American. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
God.
telling you, I was going at it.
South America. the South Americans are patriotic as shit, bro.
Where it all
It's
started.
down here in the
If you
south
wanna
of
know
North.
Paradise,
Yeah. Okay.
It all
Okay. Who
started
cares?
with a grab.
Okay. It's just.
I
It's
played
just.
Cage of Paradise once. I don't see the appeal.
You were in a private server
Oh
That
yeah.
is
with
true,
me, and
but
we were.
I don't.
we were all-
I don't see what to do there. You just get. It should just be called "Get Fucked by Furry Simulator." That's what happens.
Okay. So basically,
Why are
what?
you laughing?
Okay. So basically, here's the thing.
You played it.
The thing is, okay, with Elevator,
Watched you
it
play.
just got him hooked on the characters. I guess he likes to draw
You
art
didn't watch me play
of
it.
them. You know? No, he's
I'm
quite
not
hooked
watching
onto the
stream.
game. To me, I've quit it because I don't wanna.
You're talking about me.
Oh yeah, I was talking. Who else draws characters? Gootraxians.
I was talking to Pillar.
Oh,
Well.
yeah, he does cool art
Go
with the
on.
characters of. Well, I forgot. It just slipped out of my fucking
That is
Kaiju Paradise.
correct.
Yeah. On the other hand, for me,
Things,
it got the
yeah.
worst out of me.
Apparently,
The
I'm
things
really
I
good at pixel art.
suppress on my daily basis. I like to throw out bad words here and there constantly. All right. I never wash my mouth with soap. Let's say, right? I do throw the occasional slur here and there, but never anything super bad until Kaiju Paradise happened. Then, then something
You
happened.
stepped over the line.
Then I went over the line and
Then
we're like,
that
what am
line
I
was
doing over
scrapped
here?
off.
I was like, wait, where am I? What? No, get me out of here! Oh
He
god,
went
I've yet to
beyond
find-
rated M. He went beyond rated M.
I'd be.
Rated M for mature. Rated K for
Rated
purple.
N.
G for green.
Oh,
I've yet to find a game that has made me snap like Kaiju Paradise did to Cathal.
oh, fucking hell.
What about multiverses?
Okay.
I mean, I didn't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't
Me
mean
want
to
to
Games that are
give
made
up
to
on
induce rage don't count.
Okay, the thing is,
Rheumatoid
Games
the
that
thing
are
is,
made
that
for
made-
rage don't count.
the added fact with like, okay, it was like what 4 a.m. right? I was dead tired, and I was.
Yeah, you were tired.
And I was playing this a bit too much because I genuinely had nothing to do. I was doing this bit too much, too into it, you know, and I can just say that word was already lingering in my brain 20 minutes before that. Okay, I was trying to suppress that. Okay, I can tell you that word was fucking in my brain, going like, "I am here. I'm gonna come out. I'm a ticking
Funny
time
thing is
bomb."
that I remember exactly how it happened.
Yeah,
I
like
still remember
literally in my
Exactly how it
head.
happened.
Like, 20 minutes before that, or 30 minutes, that word was in my head, and I was going like, okay, keep it away, lock it away. Don't say that. You can use other words that will describe those type of people and make fun of them, but don't use that word at any costs, right? And it keeps lingering out. It was literally, I was literally a ticking time bomb at that. And that would, because all it took that I would just lose my focus it would just lose my concentration, and the spell was broken, and the fucking lightnings would fucking shatter to the ground. The protons and the electrons would combine and kaboom! That would happen, and that would fucking happen in that Kaiju Paradise, and that where I fucking left there and never came back.
Elevate, how do you feel that you're the cause of this happening?
I take pride in that. I take pride in that I made Carthol.
You see, today we leaked Carthel's secret VHS tapes.
Because the thing is,
went. Carthol, if I turn green, kill me. And then suddenly, behind Carthol is a random player.
Because that fucking random player.
Green, I'm like, no, Carthol, kill me, and then they grab you.
Yeah.
And then that's when the blackout happened.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, before that, this random player, and I was on them. I was beating the shit out of them, and then they start camping on these rocks that would make me take damage over time. And I saw them stalking in the background. They were stalking me in the background. They were waiting. They were prowling. I knew it. Okay. I was ready to counter them, but I had to pay more attention to this guy if he would become green or not. But then that's the weakness. If you show me a green person, I'll put my all attention over there rather than a gun being pointed to my head. So, fucking hell. So that what happened. I get grabbed from the behind, shagged from the behind, and of course I react. I react on it.
And the blackout happened.
Yeah.
Immediately after.
Immediately after.
I was scared shitless.
Oh. Jesus.
Grab. Oh, you mother. And then.
God fucking forbid. I wish that doesn't happen again. If that's something happens.
That's why you don't like green.
Oh no,
What?
there's more. There's more to it. That's not the reason.
Dude,
Well,
you could have a whole 1 hour video of why he doesn't like green people.
there is a backstory about it. I'm just not willing to share it. There is a reason why I started my hate for this, which is supposed.
I feel like we're over our timetable.
Oh yeah, we are. We fucking definitely.
No.
I don't know. Okay, well, in my server, in my Discord server, there is like a section where we can like quote unquote squabbling Midler's lore, where it's just kind of a joke thing I put on because the things we say to each other, like example is I rebirth myself every month, which I recently did. As soon I'm gonna do again.
Carthel's dick is the infinite IKEA.
Yeah, my dick is the infinite IKEA apparently. and what? Fucking what more? Yeah, you're the elevator god. We have a lot of weird things.
I don't have
I'm
lore yet. I'm
immortal.
just here.
Yeah,
I'm the
our
best
lore.
game out of
My cousin's the escalator, man.
Yeah, our lore just usually stems from like
Then my sister's the stairwell.
what we usually just say jokingly about ourselves, and we just say, "Hey, it's not it's canon now." Yeah.
I am the most will. I am the most willpowered.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
My guy, look at your Discord
I have more
status.
willpower than you at this point.
I am the guy.
That's one way to catch him. Get.
Nah, when it comes to gaming.
Gaming.
That's a lie. Also multiverses.
Oh yeah. We have a whole fucking video dedicated to that. My god, then.
Alternate battlegrounds.
Bro, hey, we did it. Okay, well, I guess we call it a day now, eh? I call this a good episode.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, no. Does that mean we have to finish episode with something funny?
We finished it with something funny.
Oh, what about something funnier?
Huh. Pillar, what are you doing?
It's big.
Hi.
I love.
Definitely
I
did
love
not
mayonnaise.
do a cut. We're still ending it. We're still
yeah,
ending
we
it.
definitely didn't do a
We're
cut.
still ending it.
Yeah. You see, Pillar here shot the camera and it broke.
Yeah,
So,
something.
to properly end, I go tell Chio to go pet Golden.
That is what he tells
Alright.
his girlfriend.
I told him.
Leave for real this time.